Right now I'm annoyed. Feeling a bit grief because I get to find out my friend died past this morning. And then watching the video with critics and Bryan Max, I'm annoyed. Let me see if I could calm down myself a little. Na me na. Na me na. No, I ain't feeling calm. This ain't working. This ain't working at all. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, or maybe it's just not for me. Cause let me tell you, I'm in a worked up mood. Plus a grieving cause my friend passed this morning. I repeat to you, Lawrence, again, brother. Who can never call me Candes, you know, make laugh. That's how it go. God get life and he take life. I repeat to Lawrence again. Now let me get into it. Yo, I know we all saw what transpired this morning. You and I both see the same things. Yeah, I tell you. First and foremost, let me say this here. I don't know on whose authority Bryan Max went. I can assume, right, that he went on the authority of Mr. Mohammed to uplift the money from critics from the last suit. Critics invited Max to come in to his place to uplift the money. On entry in critics' place, Max encountered somebody else he already knew was in by critics, right? So, as we all saw what transpired in the video, in terms of the talking, Max provoked it a kind of, yeah, Max talked some things that I think personally, right, it didn't call for. Kai, we're going for uplift the money, and just leave it alone. Right, you were sent there upon a task to uplift some money, right, uplift the money, and just come out the people place. But with all that said, because as I tell you all, I don't be biased in nothing that I say and nothing that come out my mouth. Right? With all that said, Max did say we say. Right? Now, for address Begodi. Begodi, you. I want you to hear me and hear me keenly now, brother. You see what we do, the man? There's advantage. There is advantage at the highest level. One, he, they had no back and forth. He was speaking to the other gentleman, which is the Afro guy, which is the Negro guy was sitting down at the table. Right? And the Negro guy made a threat and tell him, you're going to see what's going to happen to you. Just wait. He wasn't speaking to you. He made a mention about the VP to the Negro guy. You get up and tell you cannot come in my place and say these things. And next thing you do, you get up and you assaulted that man. Let me call for it is. You assaulted that man. I can understand. Cause I just get jacket. If Bryan Max was in your face like this, and he was talking to putting your hand in your face, by all means, you got a right to defend yourself because he invaded your space. But in that situation and in this entire thing that played out, you assaulted that man. Bryan Max never come in your face at one moment in that building. They had a whole, in fact, they had a whole big table plus space between you guys when he was talking. He addressed it. You addressed the Negro guy at the table and say what he said. Right? And you take offense. But let me tell you, they say, let me break it down for you guys, my Guyanese brothers and sisters. Let me break it down in its entirety for you guys. Critics did what he did, right? He did what he did to Bryan Max. It wasn't so much about because of what Bryan Max said. No. It wasn't so much because of what Bryan Max said. Critics did what he did because he know he have to pay Mr. Mohammed that money. He know he have to pay Simona Blooms that money. Now he have to pay Bryan Max. I don't know how much Bryan Max is going to take for this beating here, so what is going to be the settlement? If he take any settlement at all. Because you assaulted that man. You beat up a senior citizen. That's what you did. You literally beat up a senior citizen. He was defenseless after you done box it down. Oh God, you done box him, you could have left him alone. No, you decided to go over him, hold up his face. Because when I watch the videos and the pictures and some with the damage to my face, you literally hold up his face and beat in his face. And you know what they come about? Because you're frustrated. You talk a lot of smack about people and your mouth put in it now. You run your mouth so much, you talk anything, you think you talk anything about people. Now you're going to end up in court, you got to pay a lawsuit to two different individuals because of your mouth. Because of the things that come with your mouth and what you say about people. You explain, you don't care what you tell people. You can talk anything. It's your mouth make you got to pay for these lawsuits. Eh? Now you beat up Max, you take all your vengeance and you're frustrated and your frustration and you're lacking for Max. Beat up poor Max. There's a senior citizen by. Look how you beat up the man. But I'm watching. We all are watching in this country and observing to see what's going to be the outcome, bro. What's going to be the outcome of this say now? Let me hear if you're not going to get charged with assault and more. You invited Max into place, and then here you doing, you try to change the narrative of this whole be done when you're done. Oh, when you don't be the man, you realize, oh, I just messed up. Here you trying to say, oh, you could come in place and threaten me? When, where in that video did he threaten you? When and where in that entirety video did he threaten you? He never made no threat to you. You frustrated because you got to pay because of your mouth. You got to pay because of your mouth. There's frustration. Nobody can say exactly what's going on with you. You think it's easy to know that you got to pay one person X amount of money, then that person X amount of money? Well, let me tell you, add Max to the list. If Max then take settlement, add a couple millions to that. Because the war witness, they say, is either going to settle with the out of court for the bidder, or Max can to press the charge full through, which they press the charge full through, and they has go to jail. You come on your platform, you cuss out everybody from Indo-Guyanese to Afro-Guyanese, right? To Amerindians. You cuss everybody on your platform. You call them from one name to another name. Hungry belly dog, this, that. You cuss out everybody. You said that one time out on your platform, oh, black women got to skin up themselves before the pastor, skin up themselves when the pastor do the want to them, and the pastor got to do we want to them before they could learn the Bible and before they could read. We didn't beat you. We were supposed to hold you and bash you head into something, but you know what? We didn't do that. We come by your gate and we let you know we're saying we're nothing for that. And you know we do, you apologize, so we left it alone. We didn't touch you. Look what you do, Max, because Max talking. Look what you do, Max. I make this make sense, boy. But we watching, we observing. Let me see what we come and they say. And then you jumping around for changing narrative and say like, oh, Max threatened you. Where in that video did he threaten you? The other guy next to you was telling Max, let me call it for what it is. Here he tell Max, you wait to see what's going to happen to you. Wait to see. He was the one that was making threats. Max said we say. He didn't make no threat. He said what he said. Eh? But let me tell you, and I keep saying this thing all the time, you know, Job. I keep saying this thing all the time. You saw you beat up the man? You saw you beat up the man for talking and the man calling it how he see it. You saw you beat up the man? I watch ever see what the Guyana police force do and what's going to become of this, and not me the entire country. Because if they say allowed to slide, well then guess what? Anybody else walk up to me and tell me that I should be able to express myself if I don't like what you're telling me. And without fear and favor that the police don't come after me to bother. I'm annoyed. That's a senior citizen you beat up by. We watching and observing. I don't watching anyway carefully because I observing too. I want to see what's going to become of this say. I'm waiting to see what's going to become of this say. You literally beat up a man because a man say, we say. And the thing about it, it wasn't even addressed to you. You buy it over because use the big bad critics. Use the big bad critics. Keep the energy, my brother. You're going to need it. Keep the energy, you're going to need it. Remember, tell you so. I out.